Well, as I mentioned earlier, I was an institutional fundraiser. I participated in five major campaigns as the leader of the foundation, the supporting foundation entity for the organization we served. Each time we did a feasibility study, and that fit within that framework of higher education, and all that fit within the framework of healthcare. Although it was so interesting, the fact that each time we hired a consultant to do that, and it frustrated the heck out of me that they were having these conversations with the people I'd been cultivating. It just didn't make sense. And then they too guided us through campaigns when we knew what to do. But the whole idea of the feasibility study, the fact that the relationships that you need to develop, they have them. I mean, they've done had that conversation with your prospects, and then there's nothing else that helps them build the relationship. They will tell you how much they believe you can raise. They won't tell you who said what and who will do what. So they're still going to
Because of
hold that
anonymity, right? Because of anonymity.
because of the anonymity. And so, the organization is really then dependent on them to move them through the process. But then the process has nothing built in to build those relationships. They pretty much size up their gift chart and say who you need to start going out and asking. They don't really create or have that engagement piece in place, but they are supposedly working with institutions that have people on the ground that have been cultivating and developing those relationships. So, thus the difference trying to insert that kind of framework for small, mid-sized nonprofits that have never been in relationship or very little relationship with prospective major gift donors. There's just that huge gap. And I'm thinking about an organization that way back when I started my consultancy and I did do feasibility studies, they never got off the ground. The one organization I did the study for, it still hadn't gotten off the ground because they didn't have any mechanisms. They had no donors, they didn't have their 501(c)(3), and they had no way to bring that into their world and their spheres. I'm hooked on Major Gifts Ramp Up because I think it really better serves nonprofits of all size. It's a model that helps you get in relationship with donors very quickly. It helps you just develop their trust in you and their understanding of your organization.